Welcome back. And today we are just gonna do a quick puzzle session, and let's see if I'm able to solve two or three puzzles in just a few minutes. And I hope you can't hear the songs as there are some copyright issues. But songs are playing, and let's see how do I do in the puzzles. Uh, in puzzles nowadays, because I haven't done these leeches puzzles and some other tactical patterns for quite some time now. I'm trying to get back to pace and get back to my peak rating. Though I kind of feel like doing the puzzles very quick and perhaps getting them wrong because most of the puzzles are kind of easy as I'm taking some classes and yeah. So whatever, let's just jump into the puzzle and let's see. First things first, let's evaluate the position and to some of my students who are 2600 or something like that. I'm coming for you. Yeah. Uh, uh, Okay, first things first, our king is in danger. Material is kind of not equal. We are an exchange down, but our knight is doing really good. His rook is not doing that good. But of course, we are cooked, and whatever we should do must be like super forcing, because we can't go for any simple moves as there are pins and like tons of threats, and we are just king is cooked, and we'll be checkmated very soon. Okay, so the first move which comes to my mind is the check, which is pawn to f6. And after pawn to f6, if he goes king to f8, then we have knight h7 checkmate. So that won't work. And if he goes king to d8, then we might have, yeah, then we have something like rook to d6. Sorry for that. F6, king d8, rook d6, queen d6, and yeah, knight f7, king f7. No. F6, king d8, and then I think we are gonna go for knight f7, queen f7, and then rook d6, and then no, that doesn't look a bit promising. Okay, whatever. We are just that position looks fine. Uh, yeah, but f6, the biggest problem is ef king f6, and then hmm, king f6, and then we go queen f1. He goes king g7, and hmm, then I don't see any such thing. There gotta be something. If you go knight e6, well, that's e6. Nothing there. Let's think. F6 rings a very strong bell to me. Uh, though I absolutely don't see any problem with some other moves, but it gotta be a check as far as I'm concerned. Rook e5, pawn a5, queen g5. That would be way too much. S6 must work somehow. F6, king f6, queen f1. Uh, F6, maybe rook d6. Uh, because f6, rook d6, I was wondering. The problem is that he can just go king g7. Because the thing my idea was f6, king f6, rook d6, queen d6, queen f1, and then king d7, and then uh, queen f7, king d8, and then knight e6. Or even, I think, uh, yeah, knight e6 is better. But okay, uh, f6 takes, Queen F1, King G7. There gotta be something. G7. I really don't want to be greedy taking the G2 bishop, but we can, though it's definitely not safe. We can't actually. F6 must work. There must be something behind F6. Ah, okay. I'm a noob, guys. I'm a noob. See, it's been a long time since I've done such positions, and such positions should be done daily if you really want to improve your chess. At least 4 or 5 positions, and I was like doing some easy positions, a lot of them, and getting my rating. But I guess it's just time to get back to doing a few puzzles a day, but doing it very accurately and making sure the calculation is deep, thorough, and correct. Ah, okay, need some ideas. Nothing to be calculated, I guess. It's not a biggie. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just thinking after F6, King F6, Queen F1, and then King G7. Uh, just thinking some weird stuff like 96, 46, Bishop H6, but I'm just throwing stuff in the air and yeah, I'm doing very bad. But okay, let's see. Uh, Clock is ticking and I'm still not able to solve. Okay, let me focus. See any problem with rook d6 as well? F6, King F6, then rook d6, and then King d7. That's the issue. I can't capture on e5. Bishop can go to e5. F6, King F6, rook d6, King g7, and then 96. Yeah, 96 looks good, though I'm not sure if the material is too much, but I guess 96, pawn e6, rook d7, rook king queen d7, queen d7, and then king h8. The king is very weak, and yeah, my bishop's just gonna go from g5 to f6. Uh, Maybe I can just first capture on g2, and that seems pretty crushing, so I'm gonna go for it. F6, rook d6. Am I sure about the answer? He can't go queen d6 because I'm deflecting the queen from here, and then I'm just gonna go here. And if he goes here, then this is gonna be a checkmate. So he gotta go here like this, and then I'm just gonna go here, and then he must go here. And then I was looking for some check like this, but that doesn't work. But I can just play this. The king is trapped. The queen has to give up itself, and now I'm afraid the position is kind of bad. But bishop g5 is coming, and I'm doing good. Okay, so I'll just go for rook d6, and now, of course, this doesn't work due to this check. So I would love to capture this and something like that, but of course, it's not possible. So I'm going to go knight e6, and then if you say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, you must say for everything, and there you go, 2630. Not uh kind of okay, good puzzle, and yeah, uh, might give this to one of my students to see who can solve it first. Really long calculation to gain material, and the best part, everything's pretty forcing. And it took me some time to solve, but I guess I'm getting back to pace, and that's it for this video. Yeah, that's it. See you in another.